in game 2. Walked a home run from Polanco.
The Hall of Fame should be like 28 home runs still in this ball thing to do with his year, and it magnified
really the opposite end of the what splits you're talking about. 20 for the whole lineup.
Yeah.
Third in the major with a 1-2 pitch. Out in the 5th inning in game 2 in the 1981 World Series. And back that much fear
parked on the road, so he was Babe Ruth.
There's nobody out. A 2-2 and he's got it. Rose are in it. One gone. 2 home runs to lead to the 10 runs in games that hold dugout up when he does stuff like that. There goes Rose. Well, he's not
the third person in baseball using pitchers, and they'll
position for Rodriguez. Reina on base for the 4th time. Rodriguez drills. And it's a home run. Not there. It's a double.
In the world. And
3 hits again. It's his 3rd. He's okay. And I went. So that time of year where he was fighting.
He had some great at bat to this next level, and he hasn't.
A 1-1 from Bieber.
Thing they have inside that clubhouse. There's separators, and they have been through. The growing confidence of this has the confidence 1 through 13. Not a surprise to them. It's just getting to Toronto and everything that Toronto for years.
Because there are so many injuries to the pitching. Well, they add pieces at the deadline. Beatable. 2-2.
You watch this baseball year as that streak. They were in a. They left the. Once they got in, they won at a stretch.
In the first game, hitting a walking game about the start of that 17 games. Just out of a playoff spot.
He's the can't-miss kid, and the plate, and Naylor, who just lead offense.
Managed to put it away. George Kirby, a couple strikeouts up for the Jays, looking for the response. 5 games since. So far on the year. There's another one right there.
Way off the bag for the postseason game is so the game.
Here's Varsho and the slider a ton against the Tiger pitch fastball. So
trying to take a great angle and a release, but tight break to a breaking ball, a curve.
There's Josh Naylor to baseball, and so the sinker.
But here's the key: it's an inside when they need to. In the Toronto Blue Jays, they got a lot.
They don't strike out, and so that's Bartez 1-2-3 second 4-1, and this post.
Yeah, well, it into some monster shock Toronto as a whole.
Victor Robles with one a little bit better here.
Well, he's got on what makes Bieber such a unique. Get up.
1-1.
Plain, and then he mixes his.
Here's 1-0 to J.P. Crop. Said that from Tommy John. But for the most part has found the way to be happy with how he felt in New York and pitch postseason again.
Most people who come back covered of the playoffs.
Payoff.
Yeah, a little bit shocked. Mentioned it. This guy loves, and he's ready. Toronto. They got to figure out a way.
Swings away, foul. 15-inning game. It was amazing.
Second of it at home and played.
Here's and watches it fly. People giving Toronto the swing.
Well, we always took the script. What shot? Look to this homer as being one of those moments.
The start of the playoffs. Who's it got to be? One deep for the first time in this postseason.
Position. Opportunities. Really have
games. They were 1 for 42. Thanks in the early innings, the first couple of extra base hits. Makes the cut. A lot like the play that knocked him out. Took back at the home run that sailed over
middle part of the plate. He's ready for it. He did.
For the postseason, ties game 3. Hit for you. He could get going. The guys were in Cleveland a few years back. See for his defense. Nathan Lucas just keep.
Last couple fastballs, he's trying middle of the plate. Center cutting pitches, they're out and talk.
Display. San Francisco 2 weeks into the year, entire season didn't come. Into the year didn't come back until late offense. Period. Turn into a double play. Kirby.
Slider away, get a ground ball.
Third, Guerrero's headed for second.
I spit it out of my mouth. This is the slider, middle in. The Blue Jays taking advantage.
Santan's looking for the lead. Santan in play.
Ball, and then if he wants to, fly ball. Or below it. And that's what he
was limited to walks. The strike. Ball.
The leadoff batter out each time. And that's
Kirby one with a 2-2.
Balls down in the zone.
4 hits in this inning. Lucas. Payoff.
Went back to the fastball, tried to get it up. A chance to bear down and up to Kirk. Not exactly. He can hit a ball where it says
swung to Kirk. Outside. Often kind of works as a superpower form of those. Kirk takes ball, captain of this Blue Jays team.
Cheers. See if he gets back in the count with. Yeah.
Joe Kirk taken for ball. Big chance here for Dalton Varsho. A walk here in the third. Varsho one of the guys here. And when the Jays were going to overtake them, they had a grand slam against the Red Sox to end the year and win them the division series. To Varsho.
Secondary pitches. And in a non-competitive. That's how good his command is.
Got a score. He overthrows another.
I mean, just scoop that short hop.
Varsho with a double. The Blue Jays
is absolutely squared up quickly.
They scored 5 runs again. Barger rolls it to second. They go to Seattle to light the fire. Home run from him.
Half-inning field. They just put Rodriguez. How?
Bieber, he's getting zeroed in on slider. When he can paint that pitch,
It'll be Clement to make the
7 in a row. Top of the inning. Keep your hitters.
Julio Rodriguez with a 2 look like on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. The case. A star break and a 900. And again, Bieber.
You can see he feels really good about it. He will pitch him.
Outside. Was it? Bounce way for Barger.
Broken back throw. Just pick it up. Like to lead off as a leadoff hitter, but he's sure.
For 14 in the division series, to be exact. Into this game, going winning 340. And it is 3 balls.
A Gold Glove finalist in win at least one of those awards.
He's nominated in 2 different categories. And that's strike 3 call. Ernie Clement at bat. He took.
Yeah, that's a little bit different than
2-run homer to right center. Kirby drops a nasty. Kirby in the big leagues. The modern era. And if you're saying since 1920. As
terrific. He made his first opportunity his big league career. Yeah, and George Kirby has got to him for 5 runs on 5. First 2 here in the 4th.
And here's George Springer. Turning. It's gone! And George to 2 lead.
What a save. And he's carried that momentum series. Enjoyed playing in the bigs from Springer.
Man, that was a 400. It's on the all-time list.
Yeah, he hit them. And that's his second in baseball operations, Jerry, to put. Says Springer's doing it to us again.
Kirby makes the pads to the lead. He hits. This is his third. Naylor leads it off for Seattle. Naylor struck out in the first.
Bieber got touched up, 2-run home run. Hitting his spots. Fastball on both sides of the plate.
He has plenty of time to make the play.
Not the catcher.
For the second time in his. Just 228 this year, and he's.
Now there's a lot of swing and miss in his position at third base. You know, we mentioned Bieber had made that first inning Rodriguez home run.
Running in the outfield today, the third. Barger
hasn't done an awful lot of running of the, and he had some interesting things to say and make up your mind. But you're going to get one.
Again, Bo, undoubted World Series. His World Series, by the way, begins a week from Friday. Think about now is trying to win this series.
Amos said, well, I know what he's going to throw next. Game, you don't have that kind of time to make a quick decision. But, boy, when you're broadcast booth.
Looks, come on up and sit in the booth, Bo.
Give an inning or so to get settled into.
And this is the kind of game like Shane Bieber to pitch meaningful games.
He's been a winning pitcher.
The foul territory.
And he'll go into that wall then.
Zone. George Spring. He got Canzone for the second time. Bieber here in game 3.
The energy you can feel.
They had 8 total.
They are doing damage. Kind of got lost in the shuffle a little bit. His first 2 hits in the series. Dalton Varsho double that drove in 2.
First time up, but the second time.
He gets it. Gone! Firsts, and it is 7-2.
Back with a double, a home run in series.
A single, a double, a 27 in the postseason.
Yeah, man, that's who.
Field at this time.
Yeah, Gladys went 400. He hit was actually pretty good pitch. Smoked it. Well, he smoked Kirby.
And that is going to be all.
Walked one batter and struck out.
But instead, it's a base hit.
Buddy in the lineup except Addison Bard, Walker, base hit. Making a contribution.
His last time up. Swings to. The odds are against you. The math is against you. But so far, a long way to go.
Brown, you see from the umpires. They had the best record in 2 great starting pitching performances.
A team has lost the first 2 at home. 8 times has that team come back to win. Rule in effect.
3 of those exceptions came into World 1986.
Madison Barger 0 for 2 when he takes Dorena over and makes the catch. For George Kirby, so good about much of anything the first 2 in, and here came the slug, doubles and home.
And you know what? The Blue
decided, hey, now that it's and they've got their best outfield.
Move Nathan Lucas from low and center. That's the best defense they could.
By Ernie Clement. 1 in the 3rd. Another good swing for a good job by him.
And you got to be aware who's running behind. But because sometimes they're base. They've played most of the season.
Base hit for J.P. Crawford.
In 14 at bats again. Well, we know you shut them down. Can the Blue Jays have over? Louis Varland's ready that the Blue Jays have to offer.
Actually doesn't want to give up for 1 on to first.
Well, I tell you what, only and Kirk Wright is hopeful of having a chance to. You get a powerful hitter like. So start things off for the. And a nice job turning.
Was John Schneider saying, you know, in this game, is it into left?
Yep, he sure does. And he's 131 feet away. Get the Blue Jay fans.
Gave Spire their top. They're a fair ball.
And a good job by.
Him in the eye, and it's 9-2.
At home. Or Lucas will pick up an RBI runner at home if he comes up through after the fact.
And now, and you can hardly blame him with what Guerrero, Miles Straw, who came on defensively. But if you talk to him before the pinch running, whether it's defense, and it is a Blue Jay this season.
Or has he ever RBIs? A little defense, no matter where he's playing. He kind of reflects what this from Cleveland and didn't really know how.
Be through two sentences before you togetherness, or probably the last thing he was.
With the Astros, he's been won a Gold Glove.
Nine-run
season history where the two roads are lost the first two games.
Warner's coming home up 2-0 on the Blue Jays.
The Orioles, they swept the next game.
It is gone, and they are pouring it up to extend the lead to 10.
3 times, and that, what a swing by Alejandro. He stays on this one. This down runs and drove in 76.
Second hit of the game.
Latter part of the plate, and he's steady. Three-run homer.
Jay fans who have found their way here.
5-run inning in the third, and
I'll get another inning out of him. To Toronto, you've got, if all bullpen usage a little bit, a win. Won't have to use your leverage guys. Barger to the bouncer, and Naylor in to retire the side of a Josh in the third. Movement ran way in.
Performance as far as how you pitch four-seam fastball. Just mixing his pitches very effective.
I think the biggest inning the top half to lead 5-2. Rosarena, Raleigh, and kept the momentum.
As the Blue Jays kept the momentum, and they didn't come to the big league. And the slider has been great. He has been overall for the Blue Jays. He's
they would let him finish this in, but this is just in case. Long throw cut for him down.
first, and that kept him. It has a strong arm. Hit him by half a step at first, and that may have cost him an opportunity for playing at shortstop.
Ready to first. Back in, it's Guerrero. It's over. 6 great outing in the kind of game for 3. A single, a double.
The skipper was hoping for. He's one in the dirt, and he's down 0. Everybody's thinking, oh, here we go. Start against the Yankees.
6 games
1-2
in the postseason.
Games are the same, but they're not tomorrow. And the Blue Jays down 0-2 to come into this. It's in the first 6 innings. A terrific determine the outcome of your lost on the strength of your starting pitcher slate.
Shane Bieber tonight. So they'll look for, obviously, if things stay in Sir Anthony Dominguez and whoever. This is a Caleb Ferguson now to face. Which pretty nimble down there, Carter.
Got you quickly down there with your great swings tonight. Not just off the 6th inning. A clean. Swinging good. He waited to throw a breaking ball, and he was able to strike zone, and he's able to foul out.
Second on a wild pitch.
Their 3rd run in this game.
And Singleton scored in the and ground ball to second here, scooped up by Blanco. H takes low ball 1.
Division series, Nick carried it into a win. Got the momentum back for the Blue Jays now.
Foul.
You can't
Of them 3 days in a row if you can avoid.
Start game 4 tomorrow. Opportunities as anybody in the. He has pitched in 30 for number 31.
Here's a ground ball to second. Clement to flip him in.
Quickly and almost made a bad one.
Luke Jackson popped him up. And Braden Fisher has